The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM and it hits 103.9 FM in Accra. In Kumasi, we are on Love 99.5 FM and over 30 affiliates across Ghana's 16 regions, including Clenham Radio, Bator, Gaskiar FM, Tichiman, and Radio Wawa. Get radio, TV, and online content on the My Joy Online interactive app for Android and iOS devices. Coming up, Inter-Ministerial Committee considers calls to declare state of emergency in all flood-affected areas across the country.
We would obviously consider every suggestion that is coming on board. We'll convene a Regional Public Health Emergency Committee meeting.
More as the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana calls for the conversion of the COVID-19 Relief Fund into a national emergency fund to help tackle the flood situation. Also, President Akosombo charges the Christian community to demystify the assumption that most people in political office are corrupt.
We want to pray for an understanding in Ghana, and not everybody who's elected in this office is a thief.
In business,
Ghana's Eurobond debt reduced drastically to between $7 and $9 billion from present $13.1 billion if bondholders accept a haircut of between 30 and 40%. Details on the Joy Business Report.
Also, Accra Academy wins heart of many despite losing to Presec Legon in a nail-biting contest that saw the Odadias beat them with 5 points.
We saw the earlier contest Boche, and even Accra can beat Boche on any day. I'd like to congratulate them. They've done massively well, made an improvement from the regional performance that they gave. I'd like to thank them very much for a good contest.
We have details of this and more with me, Hannah Otami. The Volta Regional Minister, Dr. Archibald Letcher, has indicated the Inter-Ministerial Committee coordinating government response on the flooding situation will consider all recommendations, including the call for the declaration of a state of emergency. The Ghana Health Service has already declared a public health emergency in anticipation for a possible disease outbreak. Reiterating the call on Joy News, Member of Parliament for North Tongue, Samuel Okujeto-Ablako, said the declaration will allow for international partners to come to the country's aid.
The declaration of a state of emergency will really help. I can confirm to you, Evans, that there are a number of international partners of ours who are waiting for this declaration, and they will move in with a lot of support. If government does not declare that state of emergency, matters are not, taken as serious as they should. And really, if you come to the ground, this is a humanitarian crisis.
While responding to the calls, the Volta Regional Minister, Dr. Letcher, said the Inter-Ministerial Committee would take a decision on the matter.
Well, we would obviously consider every suggestion that is coming on board. We'll convene a Regional Public Health Emergency Committee meeting, and then the Regional Security Council meeting, and we make the appropriate recommendations as we deem fit to His Excellency the President.
Meanwhile, the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana has also called for the conversion of the COVID-19 Relief Fund into a national emergency fund to help provide more relief for the flood victims.
We are saying that COVID-19 is with us, but it's no longer an emergency. But we have an emergency now at hand. And we think that we should think beyond COVID-19 and look at all disasters. And so it is time that we convert that fund at hand to be a national emergency relief and public health emergency fund.
To other stories, President Akosombo has called on the Christian community to lead a crusade to dispel the assumption that all political office holders are corrupt. According to him, the assumption is far from the truth, arguing most are in public office with a genuine desire to help with the development of the country. He was interacting with the new leadership of the Christian Council of Ghana at the Jubilee House.
We want to pray for an understanding in Ghana, and not everybody who's elected in this office is a thief. There's an assumption in our country, unfortunately, an assumption widely held that people who come to political office have done so in order to enrich themselves. Some of us would have been better off in the private sector if it came to a question of trying to make money. But it is an assumption that is there, and it is one that I think we all ought to work hard to try and dispel, encouraging a belief in the institutions of our state, to say that institutions that have been set up, whether it's the police or the various anti-corruption agencies that they have, when they work, are working in the interests of Ghana, not of the government of the day.
President Akufo-Addo there. Now, Kodeo has thrown its weight behind the Electoral Commission, which is calling for the scrapping of the guarantor system. According to the EC, the guarantor system was heavily abused in the just-ended voter registration exercise. It claims more than 50% of the registrants used the guarantor system, with many of the guarantors vouching more than the legally accepted number. Listen to Deputy EC Commissioner Samuel Tete.
On the guarantor system, the Commission is of the view that under our current circumstances, the guarantor system has outlived its usefulness and cannot be maintained. The best proof of a person's citizenship in Ghana is the Ghana card. The use of the guarantor system is fraught with blatant abuse as witnessed in the just-ended voters registration exercise.
Let's now listen to National Coordinator of Kodeo, Albert Kofi Ahin, on this matter.
I've never been comfortable with the guarantor system. The way the parties abuse the guarantor system, it doesn't augur well for our democracy. You see, it's a system where people use to abuse. And if it is well done, fine. If, for example, you have a cousin, you have an uncle, you have a niece, and you are guaranteeing for that person, that's okay.
Albert Kofi Ahin is National Coordinator of Kodeo. Let's head to the Ashanti region, where road users and inhabitants of Sokobang are questioning why government has failed to fix the poor state of road despite assurances from local authorities to get it fixed. Motorists say the busy road network has become a death trap, recording accidents daily. Joy News' Nana Boachi Yadom visited Sokobang and reports the road contractor has halted work over non-payment of funds.
The Sokoban Ampayo stretch of the main threaded Abine Road is less than 1 kilometer, but motorists spend 30 to 45 minutes to ply due to the deplorable state. A concerned motorist, Sam Ahenkra, shared an experience with Love FM.
I use that route every morning and evening. So coming back onto the road, just around the place, I saw this woman hawking plantain chips. Through no fault of theirs. But another car almost ran into her. And then just when you enter, there's a ditch, a trench that has been dug there by the contractor and left uncovered.
The road contractor has halted work over non-payment of funds. This has worsened the deterioration.
It is less than 1 kilometer stretch of road in such terrible state, claiming lives and property
on a daily basis.
On a daily basis. You have
Nana Boachi Yadom filed that report. Now, it's a decision based solely on conscience and faith. That's according to General Overseer of the Action Chapel International, Archbishop Duncan Williams, and Reverend Eastwood Anaba of the Fountain Gate Chapel, who both resigned as members of the Board of Trustees of the National Cathedral. My colleague Maxwell Akbagba joins me in studio with some more details. So, Maxwell, what other reasons did they cite for this action?
Well, Hannah, the two clergymen said their decision to step down follows government's failure to appoint an independent accounting firm to conduct a comprehensive audit of all public funds contributed for the construction of the National Cathedral. They say their action in no way impugns the vision or intent of the National Cathedral, but rather ensures that it is advanced and built on a foundation of integrity, efficiency, and quality while maintaining public trust and support.
Thank you, Maxwell. Now, although they may have failed to qualify to the semi-finals of the second consecutive time, Accra Academy won the hearts of many, including the quiz mistress, after an impressive performance against rivals Presec Legon at the ongoing National Science and Maths Quiz. The boys from Kanishi left the audience stunned after they fiercely bridged their over 12-point gap to trail the Odadiers by just 5 points as they struggled to overturn the contest in their favor. Emmanuel Bright Kweku was there and reports.
This is the school I wanted to go. This is the school I wanted to go. Hey, I wanna be your daddy. Hey, I wanna be your daddy. Hey, I wanna be your daddy. This is the school. Hey, they wanted to go.
We saw the earlier contest Boche, and I mean even Accra can beat Boche on any day. I'd like to congratulate them. They've done massively well. We've seen an improvement. It's been an improvement from the regional performance that they gave. So yes, on behalf of the Square My Mates, I'd like to thank them very much for a good contest.
Now let's quickly move to their city rivals, Accra Academy. You fought so well.
Actually, we expected to win this contest. When we came into the contest, we were afraid though, but getting to the radio round, we had more confidence.
We are not down, and we can assure you that next year we are going to put everything that we need to do, and any stage that we meet per se, I'm assuring you that we are going to kick them out.
We'll kill them.
Yes, we are killing them. Yeah, that's one thing that you should know.
You'll find more pictures and these stories on myjoyonline.com. That's it for the news at 6 with me, Hannah Odami. Enjoy the rest of our programs.
Joy 99.7 FM, radio for the discerning listener.